Hello. Right. In this one, what I want to make is essentially just a sword, really, but it's sort of a original creation. So we haven't got any plans. I'm just gonna start, really. But you're gonna see a couple of tricks I use. First of all, origin point always in the center. Don't You never want to move it off the center. So I'm going to rotate this. I'm just gonna bring it out a bit. Bring it down. Next time I'm going to take it off center like that. Now I'm going to go back into object mode because I want a mirror on the X and the Y with clipping on. And I'm going to attach it there. And I'm going to attach it there. That way I don't have to do very much work. Pretty much. As you can see, I have quite a lot that I can do just on this very small area. I just want to sort of bring this down. I don't want it that wide. Perfect. I only want it about, let's say like that-ish. It's all going to be adjusted eventually, of course. Now I want to decide how I exactly want my point to be. I'm thinking if I'm going to go to about here. Next up, I want to this bit up here. I want to now bring it in, bring it this way, and that should make as it slowly slopes up. I'm going to go scroll in because I'm going to want some more loops. Actually, I don't need to do that yet. But what I'm going to do is this blade's going to curve almost like a snake as it goes up. I don't know if you've seen sort of I think it's a Flambourg or Flamberg rapier, but that's the sort of style I'm going to go for. And then attach here, and we'll have a. See, I'm not going to go for a rapier handle. Also, I want a cutting edge on here, whereas a standard Flamberg rapier wouldn't have a cutting edge, really. It's mostly a piercing weapon. This is going to have a cutting edge. And... oh, actually, I'm thinking... nah, we'll wing it. We'll want... I'm going to go for a cube here. Bring it down. I don't want it to be very big. Brilliant. Oh, I'm actually going to rotation scale. But and we'll just get rid of these. And mirror X and Y. And see how easily it turns into what you want it to turn into. And last one, cube. Again, I'm bringing it down. Okay. And just getting rid of mirror X and Y. Somehow I managed to mess up the normals there, but it doesn't really matter. And rough on a handle. It's quite a long handle, but that's fine. Currently, as you can see, it's very, very simple, and we'll just build upon it as we go. Okay, and we will want a pommel, but I won't do that at all yet because that'll be added onto the end of the handle. So if we actually look at what we have, I have to decide what I want to do with each piece. First of all, I'm going to want a point at the top here. So I'm probably going to go up to like that. A mistake a lot of people make is that they make the point too sharp, and then it looks very weird. Because if you make it too sharp, then you end up with, what if I just quickly go, oh no. And more, I'm coming in together again. And I'm just going to because if I actually add a subdivision surface on here now, put it to 2, yeah, as you can see, doesn't go too sharp. It just slowly comes up. And that's what I want. But eventually I'll add in the additional loops, and it'll hopefully work quite nicely. But I've got to decide how many I want. I'm thinking not as many as I would have if I was going to do a large piece. I'm also thinking I want a I can't remember what they're called, but the bottom part of this, so probably from say here, there'll be a blunt area in this bit. So these will be blunt, designed for you to be able to have a second hand on there for when you want to, I think they call it half sorting. But that's an idea. And then I'm probably going to have a curve, so possibly like that. So this side here gets moved that way, and this side here gets moved that way. So we end up with so we've got sort of a straight line, and then it'll sort of, we'll end up with a straight line, and then it'll kind of go like that. However, not quite as strong as that. It'll probably more be like, and then probably just like that. Yeah, you get the idea. So the handle, I'm probably going to want it, first of all, not this big. Trying to work out how you want it. Okay, so I want to bring it in, the clipping should be on, in this way, because it should be wider than it is. So okay, that sort of shape. Just trying to work out my hand quick. Yes. That'll obviously be rounded off a lot more, which should be quite easy to do. It'll literally be a case of, to round this off, it'll be like that. As you can see, instantly that rounds it off, but I don't want to do that yet. I do, however, need to get rid of that. So I'm thinking of just making it sort of 10 minutes, so I'm not dragging them on as long, because I know a lot of my others are really long, and I don't think people really want that long. But yep. And then here I'm probably, yeah, sorry, I was literally just saying something, but yeah, I don't think people want to have them quite as long as I was doing them previously. So I'm gonna tone them down a bit, I think. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go about there. So this one, if I put a subdivision surface on, and then we'll tighten up some of these edges. That. Oh, as a word of advice, you don't want to use the mean crease like I'm doing now if you intend to use the mesh in something else. You only use the mean crease like I'm doing now if you're only using it for a render, which is, for me, is fine. But yeah, I'm intentionally only doing a very simple design now, and then I will continue to increase. As you see, currently 240 tries. Could easily put this into a game. You wouldn't want it in a game because it's hideous, but you could. Yes, this is the advantage of doing it the way I said. It's currently all symmetrical, so I can just... If I want to sharpen things, it's very easy to do. Well, that went a bit wrong. So, decide how I want to do it. I'm thinking... Just working out the best way that I want to go for sharpening this. So first of all, I need to reset my camera properly. Boom. So I think this needs to come over as well. And I think this needs to be not quite a square point, but more of a circular point. So that needs to be about there. So that makes a little bit more. Sorry, I'm doing the crypt voicing again. And the same with this piece, don't want it to be so square, so probably bring it out to like here. As a tip, by the way, a lot of people I see will grab this piece and drag this piece out to sharpen it. You don't want to do that. You want to drag the side pieces in to sharpen it, because you don't add material to sharpen, you take away. And if I were to smooth that now, I would want to set this bit here to sharp edge. Okay, so that gives me a sword, and it's got the sort of a divide up the center, which, well, not a divide, but I should probably add in I'm thinking about it. I might want to. See that? That does good. See that? That creates a sword-looking shape. Quite a solid pointer part-ish. Though this should be also maximum bevel grease. Keep messing up my camera. This should come out a bit more, I think. I really need to stop messing up my camera. Okay. That one also maximum the crease. Okay, so that will work once I add the extra pieces on, which is good. That looks alright. As you can see, that actually makes sword looking. And then what I'll do for this part is I'll do a similar thing where I sort of go around it. But I think I'm at about the 15-minute mark now, 17 minutes. So on that point I will call it, and we'll come back to it on the next video.